My 31 wife 30 and I went to a strip club for my birthday. She won't talk to me since. Long story, but here goes. We went out with friends to a strip club because we had never been to one together. We were having a good time, then she wanted to pay for a lap dance for me. So she did. I knew I wouldn't enjoy it, so I kept asking her to come with me because if she was with me we could laugh about it later and I know I would enjoy that experience with her, but she wouldn't. She persisted that she wanted me to do it though. After the dance I told her how I didn't enjoy it as I expected. She then seemed to get slightly annoyed, but it was fine, we had a good night. But then my friend wanted to do one with me, 2 strippers, 2 guys. So my wife told me try to enjoy this one. So I did. I basically pretended the girl was her in my head. After the dance the girl my friend had offered me another one with a discount. I figured she said enjoy, so I did it. I guess I got into it a lot because the girl pretty much rode me and I moved my hips with her and our faces got close to each other. I was surprised I could handle that, knowing I really enjoy being married and want my wife over any girl. When I got done I couldn't wait to go tell her I enjoyed it. Apparently she could see the dance and did not like what she saw. Since that moment she hasn't talked to me. When I enter a room she leaves that room. I figure give her some space. So I've been in my car the entire next day, just sitting next to our house. I have eaten, drank, or used the bathroom. I just want her to be free to move about the house without having to leave if she sees me. We've been together for 10 years, married for 4. I just don't wanna lose her. What should be my next move? Update, it's been 10 hours so far and she just sent our daughter out to check if I'm okay. After which she told our daughter to tell me to come inside. She said she won't leave the room, but I shouldn't expect to be able to talk to her. She's watching Korean dramas now and I'm watching it with her, but pure silence so far. Update 2, I ate a bowl of cereal, too depressed to cook. I am in our bed alone, she is sleeping with our daughter. I found out she logged into my Facebook and changed my relationship status from married to it's complicated. She removed our nicknames in our chat and deleted most of our past conversations. She's restricted posts I can see on her page. I'm hurting pretty bad now. As a woman, I really don't understand what she was thinking. Some women are okay with this stuff, others aren't. In my opinion, she opened the can of worms by suggesting you go to a strip club, and then encouraging you to do something like that. And watch? WTF. This is just a disaster waiting to happen. I'm not really sure what to say, because I'd be just as jealous, upset, but I would never invite this situation. The only thing you can do is ask for open communication. Why was she so insistent on you enjoying it? Why did she encourage you to get another one? What did she want, not want? I don't think she's happy with you grinding back and being in the stripper's face. Maybe in her head, you could have had a good time without getting so involved. Still, I don't think this is on you. You need to sit down your wife and have an open and honest conversation about what happened. She's being incredibly immature by avoiding you. Pro tip for anyone reading. Never, ever, never. Go to a strip club with your significant other. I don't care how secure you are with your feelings or how cool your partner is, shit will end badly. I think you know you crossed a line. She told you to enjoy it because she wanted you to have fun. She didn't mean to pretend that the girl was her and go that far with it. I can actually sympathize with your wife on this one. Put yourself in her shoes. If you saw her doing with another guy exactly what you were doing, how would you have felt? That being said, I don't think this is enough to end a marriage over. Let her take space and cool down. She probably just doesn't know what to say to you at the moment. Definitely don't tell her, well, you said to enjoy it. Tell her that you feel really bad about what happened, explain that you wanted to let yourself relax so you pictured her in your mind, but then also tell her that you're sorry and ask her what she'd like you to do. I used to strip and this shit happens all the time. Wife might get over it, she might not. Either way, she did this. And I moved my hips with her. For future, you're not supposed to do that. You just sit there. Your wife said enjoy a lap dance and you dry humped a stripper. WTF. I'm livid. Y'all have involved your daughter at all in any part of this petty drama. It seemed fine until you got too into it and started grinding with the stripper. You went way too far, and this is coming from a bisexual woman who loves taking her husband to the club. Find out how your partner is before you marry them. Your partner should have voiced their opinion on the matter. There is no excuse for your partner having a tantrum instead of a conversation. You need to stop enabling this behavior. Partners should be able to call each other out for anything. It seems like you walk on eggshells with your partner. That isn't a healthy relationship. Just reverse the situation. Your wife is getting 3 lap dances in a row and she is grinding, thrusting, face to face with a guy. What's your reaction? It's pure stupidity. Why the hell would you go to a strip club with your wife? If she is all you want, why go ogle naked women and get lap dances? She tries to show she is the secure open-minded woman, you try humor her. It ends in the most predictable way ever. You're both idiots. Okay folks, I'm in too bad of a mood to respond to you tonight. I'll hop back on tomorrow, but I just posted a second update. Check that out and good night to you all. We went out with friends to a strip club because we had never been to one together. Why did you allow yourself to go into an obvious trap? That was incredibly stupid of you to agree to this. You could apologize and do the usual here's some thoughtful gifts thing, but she's being incredibly weird about this. I'd try to have a conversation about why she's so hurt and everything, but since she hasn't brought it up to you, I'm guessing she's pretty immature. You hate taking responsibility for your own actions. All your excuses. Why the fuck she wanted her husband to go to a strip club? She could have given a lap dance to Op herself. Even if she's not good at it, it would have been a fun experience for both Op and her. I'm sure Op would have preferred a clumsy dance from his wife more. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy. How dense do you have to be? The only way to fix this is tell her how sorry you are despite it all being her setup, but don't mention that part. She's being irrational with regard to logging into your Facebook and all. I'm trying to understand. You went from not being into it at all, to dry humping and face dancing? Maybe that's why she's confused? Either way, there is no way in hell I would ever go to a strip club with my man. I even let him know that if he does ever go, don't ever let me find out. Ever. Lol. Write her a letter maybe? With your confusion, love and loyalty in it? Confused as in why she acting like that I mean. I definitely think she was baiting, testing you, but I feel like you went overboard with the grinding with the stripper. I read through some of the comments. Your wife sounds like a piece of work, super manipulative. She put you in an impossible situation and is now using it against you. I think she wants out. Don't apologize to keep the peace. She disturbed the peace through her actions. Your wife gets off on seeing you in pain. She is a sadist. She manipulated that situation in order to inflict emotional pain. You banished yourself to the car, and went without food and drink by personal choice. To give your wife freedom to move around. Your wife let you back into your own house. Your wife is very cruel, cunning, and sadistic. Those updates. She's playing games with you. She can't handle the consequences of her own actions. She put you in a no-win situation then got mad at you. She's in the wrong. I personally couldn't handle my husband doing that. I'm a super jealous person. Knowing this I wouldn't ever willingly put us in that kind of position. Your wife wanted you to have fun, even encouraged you to try again to achieve this. You did, albeit you went a little too overboard, and now wife is mad at you. What the heck was she trying to achieve here? Go speak to her like an adult and try to get couples therapy. Obviously there's more going on here that needs professional help, especially if after this incident she is already changing relationship statuses. You need to talk to her. Ask her why is she mad as it's her idea in the first place. Don't let her manipulate you. Ask her why she changed your Facebook status? Put it back to married. This is just speculation, but I think she's projecting. She may be talking to another man and is just looking for a reason to cheat on you. Your wife is a fucking moron. Couples therapy now. So a therapist can explain how fucking stupid she is to her. And before she decides to cheat on you to get even. I found out she logged into my Facebook and changed my relationship status from married to it's complicated. She removed our nicknames in our chat and deleted most of our past conversations. She's restricted posts I can see on her page. Wow, that took a hard left turn. I'm not you and my head is spinning. I think that this was a shit test. I suspect that she wanted you to refuse to do any of this. You failed when you agreed to do what she suggested. I suggest that you leave her alone for a few days to a week. If after that time she has not cooled down and got back with you, you could suggest marriage counseling. If she refuses and continues with the silent treatment, then you will need to shock her by telling her that her behavior is a serious threat to your marriage, even if this is a bluff on your part. Do you have somewhere else that you can stay instead? Going away for a few days might be a good idea. Give her time to think. Maybe even take your daughter with you. Demonstrate to her what she has to lose if the marriage fails. A few days on her own might be good for her. I feel like strip club was a cover-up to something bigger which she obviously doesn't want to bring up while ending the marriage with you. It's over from what I see, cause if you are married for that long and have a kid together, you both have a better maturity to handle shit like a lap dance or strip clubs. Seeing how the situation is, I think I might be right. Sad face. Sounds like your wife is looking for something to hold over your head. Whether it be with aims to divorce, or to manipulate you. She sounds like trash, and the childlike games she's playing on social media confirm that. Those are the actions of a petty person. She wanted you to enjoy, you did, now she's upset you enjoyed or maybe jealous, either way something about it has her upset, but I don't think you didn't do anything wrong. She's being a little childish about how she's handling it. My only advice is when she decides to allow you to speak, is be honest and calmly talk it out. Sorry you're going through this. Hope you guys can get past this soon. And maybe no more strip clubs. Your wife is a grown-ass woman, why would she play these games, why gamble on the marriage? This might not be her, but some people create drama out of insecurities, boredom, or maybe even as a way out. If her negative behavior escalates, then perhaps seek out marriage counseling and keep to the facts. I don't believe you did anything in that given situation, you're only human. When you can finally get a word in, tell her you were thinking about her and not the stripper. You might want to ask her if she would get mad at a dog for drooling at a hamburger placed right in front of it by her. She scared herself and is overreacting. My wife used to hand me a stack of ones if I was going with the guys to the club because she knew how I was coming home and what I would want. She is kinda crazy. I am sorry you are dealing with this. She is punishing you. You are taking it with no defense of yourself. She has you. I bet she would change her tune if you said, okay, it's over. This is why I don't do strip clubs or threesomes. This shit often ends in disaster even when agreed to. Your wife sounds petty and immature. This is not how mature adults should conduct themselves, let alone with their significant others. Add to the fact that she pushed this situation on you, and it's clear that she needs to grow up and develop some emotional maturity. Communication is the most powerful tool we have. Unless you and her learn how to effectively communicate in a level-headed, mature manner, you are going to experience many more frustrating encounters like this the longer you stay together without addressing this behavior appropriately. Good luck to you. Your wife's acting like a jerk. She said have fun. She should pick a lane or be able to just say, I said have fun but I did not like seeing that. Never again. And then move on. The fact that you're out in the car accommodating her misdirected rage is kind of saying there's a particular type of power dynamic between the two of you that does not reward emotional equity. Would she be out in the car for 10 hours to accommodate your temper tantrum if she knew she didn't do anything wrong, or rather, she did exactly what you told her to and still got trouble for it? Tell her to now watch a drama queen movie because this was her idea and what? Backfired with some desire? She is a piece of work. Dump what I said in her lap. Well fuck, her fault for being so damn pushy. She literally encouraged you to do it after you said you were not comfortable. I'm not sure what she expected. Oof. This sounds like a tough situation, man. TBH, this sounds like her fault all day. Besides that, I think the continued space is beneficial. What's her love language? Maybe some act of service or some gift letting her know what you feel, think? I wish you had higher standards for you and your daughter. Barring that, I don't know what else you can do. Let her sleep with another man? I don't know how the mind of someone that manipulative works, so I don't know what she wants. Attention everyone. Never take your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband to a strip club. Stop putting pieces of chicken in a hungry hound's face and not expect it to eat it. Hope she divorces you. Tell that woman to chill the F out. Good lord. So you guys went to a strip club together, big deal. So you got a lap dance from a hot chick and enjoyed yourself, big deal. This strip club stuff is part of our culture now. You didn't do a damn thing wrong. You enjoyed yourself with a stranger. You're not out there cheating around town on your wife. You guys tried a beer thing. So what? Even if she didn't like it, she does not have the right to act like a little cry-baby about it. She can certainly express her true feelings to you. She can communicate effectively with you. But she does not get to be upset and act like a cry-baby. Sorry bro, how frustrating. Flowers, chocolates, and a very sincere card with your apology in it. Good luck.